Hey guys, Gamer Joe here, coming back to you for episode 3. So today I've done a little bit of mining in the basement. As you can see, I've kind of started to clear out in a few different directions. Some of this up top needs to be cleaned up from where we use the vein miner, and it sort of left a bit of a mess. But this is where we're at right now, as far as digging out. I did run into some lava. And today I kind of want to start some of my mechanism building. So I'm going to start off taking up some of this lava. I built me a little basic fluid tank that's pretty easy. It's a couple pieces, or it's 4 pieces of iron and 4 pieces of redstone in like a circle on the crafting table. So that shouldn't be too hard to make for you guys. It's really handy. I think it holds 14 buckets if I'm right. So I figured now was a good time to kind of clear out some of this lava that's kind of plaguing us in our underground base digging. Um, and might as well get some of it to go upstairs and start our mechanism. So for my first mechanism generator, I want to use the heat generator. So this lava is going to come in very handy. Um, so yeah, it looks like we've got 14,000 millibuckets, which is 14 buckets worth of lava. Then I got an extra bucket here, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up and head upstairs. Oh, while I was mining in between, I did find this Scarf of Invisibility. I don't think you guys have seen this, so I'm going to equip it. It makes me basically invisible. So I'm going to head back upstairs, and then we will start building us some mechanism. I do need to eventually sort out this little staircase here. I want to maybe build a ladder so it's a little quicker. And then I'm thinking putting a pool of water at the bottom so I can just drop into it instead of having to manually climb all the way down. It should speed up our up and down a lot more. This is the mine shaft I found earlier. This is where I found the cloak hiding. So there's still a little bit more to explore. So maybe we'll check that out a bit later. But for now, I'm gonna go head back upstairs and get some mechanisms started. I've already done some prep work on some of the materials we need for this, so that you guys wouldn't have to wait for me to get that done on camera. So I've got that started. I've got some items waiting over here in this little chest for us, and we'll go ahead and get some mechanisms started here. So I've got these items here. This should give us some of the starting items we need for mechanism. The first item we're going to need is this heat generator. This guy basically, you can either feed him lava directly into his tank and he will consume it, or you can surround him by lava and he will generate natural base energy just off the heat that's surrounding him. So that's what we're going to settle for right now is some free energy just based off the heat of the lava. So I'm going to go ahead and craft me one of those. I'll go ahead and take that off the list. I also want to get me an enrichment chamber. But I can't get that right now because I need these basic control circuits. So what do I need to get these? I need a metallurgic infuser. So I'm going to get me one of those. And that should be our start for now. These two items will start at the beginning of our mechanism. The rest of the items that I want to make is going to require this infuser to use some redstone or coal or something else to input into it. So for now, I'm going to just start with these two guys. I kind of want this to be my wall of machines and maybe like a storage area here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So with this power, I'm gonna need a little bit of space. So I'm kind of let's see, kind of think I'm gonna go down maybe. I think I might go down here and build it into the ground. Um, Starting off, I'm gonna have to maybe build my machine down there with it so that I'm not um, having to run any wires or anything because I can't really build wires right now with the setup I've got. But maybe Yeah, actually, maybe for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap down this heat generator just right here and go ahead and put my metallurgic infuser next to it. And then I can actually feed the lava into it for a little bit of power. So that should get us, I can also feed it some coal or charcoal or stuff and some of this stuff, and that should give us a little bit of power here. So that coal automatically turns into lava, which then feeds our little generator here. So this should at least get us a start. So what we're going to need to make this enrichment chamber is going to be helpful. It can make a bunch of different items, but starting out, this is going to be our first step to ore duplication. As you can see, you put an ore in there and you get 2 dust out of it. So this is going to be really step 1 in our process. So I wanna go ahead and get some ores duplicated early. To make that, we're gonna need this steel casing. So the steel casing is 4 of any glass, osmium, and 4 steel. So we've got osmium. I don't think I have any glass cooked up right now. So maybe I'll take a half a stack and some of this coal, and we'll cook up some glass. And while we're waiting on that, we'll come over here and we need 4 steel, right? So steel requires iron and coal. So if we need this, let me go to the enrichment chamber. Let me go to the steel. So we can make that with the steel grit. The steel, nope, that's not the one I want. There's another one in here. Immersive engineering, mechanism steel. That's the one I want. So mechanism steel you can make by cooking mechanism steel dust, which you get by putting enrichment iron with a block of or with 1 coal in the metallurgic infuser to get the enriched iron. You do the same thing with an iron ingot and coal. So to start out, we're going to use 2 coal per ingot. So that's 4 ingots. That's 8 coal. We're going to toss these in here, toss the iron in there, and that's going to cook up and make us some steel. We've got the glass we need, so we should be able to get started as soon as this guy is done cooking. While we're waiting on that, we've got some iron, we've got some redstone. We need these basic control circuits. So what do we need to get those is the question. If we click on that, we need some redstone and osmium in the metallurgic infuser. So, oh, we ran out of a little bit of power here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a bucket of this and toss it in there and keep us going for a little bit. There we go. That'll work for now. Where was I? Okay, so the osmium is going to require 1 redstone and 1 osmium per item. So we're actually going to need 2 of each. Go ahead and move that enriched iron over and double cook it. The second cook's going to give us the thing we need. Let's see here. I got some coal. Let's go ahead and let's toss some coal in here for now. See how far that gets us. Actually, what I can do for now is I can take a bucket of this and put it directly underneath him. It's not going to be the most effective since it's only a 1 block power source, but it will be regular incoming power. So this guy uses 20 FE per tick, and this guy's currently producing 1.95 FE per tick. So yeah, it's not anywhere near what we need, but it works for now. This is going to take quite a minute, so maybe we got plenty of lava downstairs that we can use. We'll go ahead and pump another couple buckets in there while we wait. There we go. Come on, give me that steel dust. So I don't need, I'm only making a few of these. So I really want to cook these with some sticks so that I don't waste the coal, so we'll toss that in there and let that start cooking. The steel dust is done. We'll cook that. And the other thing we needed was some redstone dust and osmium. And that should complete this build for now. We are going to need probably some more lava. This getting started off is a little slow for us, but once we get started, we'll get this bad boy stuck in the ground a little bit better and really get some power generation going. It's still going to be slow, but right now we've got 1.95 FE per tick. When you surround it on 5 out of its 6 sides and you pipe energy out of the 6th side up into here, we should get quite a bit more out of it. Okay, so there's the item we need. There's our steel. So let's go ahead and put this enrichment chamber together. So first we're going to need this steel casing item. And we've got that. Second, we're going to need the enrichment chamber. And we've got that. So now we should be able to slap this guy down here, and we can use him to double our ores. So that's awesome. So first things first, I want to make some cables. Let's do at Mekanism. So we're going to need some cables here. Where are we at? There we are, basic universal cables. So these require some steel and a piece of redstone. So I do have some more iron here. I'm going to take some of this, and I'm actually going to show you a bit of a trick. So this is the enrichment chamber. So actually, I don't really have a power source for him right now, so I'm not going to worry about the trick. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. For now, we can use a little bit more coal. Be a little bit lazy, but it'll be a little quicker for the video. I'll show you guys that trick a little bit later once we get things set up a bit better to go ahead and run with that. For now, we'll just use this tried and true method that we've been using. We're not going to need this anymore. We'll drop that off. Put that enriched iron back in, and probably going to need another lava. We're going to go through lava quite a bit right now, but later on we'll have plenty of it down there to mine, so I'm not too worried about it. These machines are a bit loud at times, so we might go through and make a muffler later that'll kind of cut down on some of the noise we're having to deal with. But we will see. Okay. Got the lava coming in. So we got steel dust here, so we should be able to cook up the steel dust. See if we can get some of that. 4 of those. Just a little bit quicker, we'll split them up. And I need 1 of these redstones, and that should give us the wires we need. There we go. Okay, toss these on the table here. We get some basic universal cables. And then I want to break this block open, pick this up. And then I want to kind of run my power under here. So I'm going to need to have this. Actually, I want to put maybe my power cube here. So I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to have probably here. That way I can put this guy like this, and then I can mine down all sides and underneath. So this first lava bucket's going to go underneath. We're going to close that off. That's going to start generating us some power. Go ahead, place one there for now. We'll pick up another one. Toss it on this side. Close it off. Grab another one. Toss it on this side. Close it off. And then all we have left is this side. And the top. So once we get that whole block surrounded by lava, our output is a lot better than before. You can see we've got like a 29 FE per tick as opposed to our 1 before. So we'll seal this off. Once we get our little power block here, we'll use that. But for now, I'm gonna. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? This is kind of our. I kind of want to put my wiring here, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to block that off. I think it'd probably be pretty simple. I'm just gonna grab some of these and slap them behind it and hope for the best. If we do something like that, it should be okay, I think. Do it like that. Okay, that'll work. So we got our cave closed off again. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. I'll put some more of this cabling down for future machines. Okay, so now that we got this enrichment chamber. Uh-oh, I forgot to connect the wires. And one more. There we go. Now we've got power flowing in. So this should power our little machines here. Let's see. I'm gonna knock this guy down. And put him back up here. Okay, so now that we've got that flowing, we could use a better furnace, which might be the next thing we build. But for now, I'll show you how to use the enrichment chamber. Actually, I could... yeah, I'll use this chest right here for now. So I'm going to take this chest, and I'm going to plop it on top, because in Mekanism, you're allowed to modify the outputs of your items. So this little button here lets you see all the different sides. This is the front that we're facing, the right, the left, the top, the bottom, and this is the back. So for now, we've got the energy coming in the back. I haven't really seen this matter for much because it seems to always come in whatever side it's connected to anyway. But we'll leave it like that. Actually, I'll just close it. It don't matter. It shouldn't matter. So input, I don't want to have an input right now, but I'm going to put output blue. That's the top, which is where our chest is, and I'm going to turn this on auto eject. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of our ore. So we definitely need some iron, so I'm going to toss some iron in here, and we're going to watch this cook. This is going to cook, and because of the setting I put in, it's going to automatically drop it in this chest up here, which I can't get into because of the roof. Can we close this off in a different manner? Well, we'll just leave it like that for now. So that's not entirely ideal, but it is what it is. We'll take this chest down. We'll use a different method of storing those. So what this is doing is every block of iron that's cooked gives us 2 iron dust. Then that iron dust, each one can be cooked in a furnace for 1 iron. So that actually effectively duplicates our ore output. So these 4 are going to turn into 4 iron, even though originally it was only 2 iron blocks. This is very, very handy. So I think what I want to make next is the smelter, because I want to be able to cook this stuff without having to rely on sticks and charcoal in the furnaces up there. So I'm going to knock those guys down. Where are we at here? Smelter, smelter, smelter. Energized smelter. So we're going to need 4 steel again. We're going to need 6 glass, 4 redstone, and osmium. So we're going to grab our, let's see, 6 glass, 4 redstone. We're going to need, okay, we're going to need 1 more of those. And then I'm going to need 4 steel. So I can actually show you guys a bit of a trick here, which I'll do. It's going to save us some redstone and steel in the long run. Let's see here. So we got that glass. We've got 4 iron for our 4 steel. And then this is going to need 1 osmium for that and 1 osmium each for this. So I'm going to need 3 osmium dust. We'll stop that for now. Where's our osmium? What was that noise? I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. Something out here waiting for us? I don't know what that noise is. But that sounded weird. Oh, it's that. What is that thing? An arachnon. Surprise! See if we can't get him when he can't quite get to us. I don't know what this guy is, but he doesn't look friendly. What did he drop? An arachnon crystal. So I have no idea what the heck that was, but it was scary. So, yeah, that was a little bit scary there. I knew something sounded wrong, but we'll go back inside and get back to making some stuff. I want to see what we can do with this. An arachnon hammer. So we can make a hammer. That's basically it. So we can make a hammer that allows us to do a 3x3 mining. Huh, that's kind of cool. We'll drop it in there for now. I do want to toss this osmium in here so that we can get this guy going. So we'll do that. Once we enrich this, I'll show you guys a bit of a trick. With the coal and the redstone earlier, I was showing you how you made the steel and then made this basic circuit with this. But this isn't what you want. This is what you want to use. You want to use this enriched redstone. You don't want to use regular redstone. Regular redstone's worth 1, whereas enriched redstone's worth, I believe, 8. But we'll see. So how do you get that? Is you toss it in the enrichment chamber. So I want to make my 2 osmium control circuits. So first I'm going to toss my redstone in here to make that improved redstone. I'm going to go ahead and toss these guys up here and let them cook with some coal just to go ahead and get them done. I know I'm wasting a little bit of coal, but it's fine. It's whatever. Let's see here. So we got this enriched redstone. So normally each redstone will be worth 1. So how much do we get if we use enriched redstone? Let's put that in here, and we get 8. So perfect. So really, before I would have used 2 of these and 2 redstone, but now I can get 8 of those out of 1 redstone. So I'm thinking long term, I may make multiple of these metallurgic infusers and lay them out next to each other to cover the different types of items that need to be infused with the different inputs. Because right now what I'm going to have to do, I've got 2 of those out of that 1 redstone, but I'm going to have to clear this so that I can make my steel. So let's dump that. And then if I toss this in here, I should be able to get maybe 8 steel or 8 coals worth out of that, which might make all 4 iron ingots for us without needing to put another one in. But we will see, because I can't remember. That is true. So 1 coal after you put it in the enricher gives you 4 steel, which is much better than 8 per steel. So we'll let those guys cook up, and we'll make us a smelter. This smelter will be nice because we'll have to do less of these furnaces and stuff. So I'm gonna dump these off in here. I really don't like these furnaces. They're okay to start out with, but they're really kind of inefficient. So I really don't want these guys up on my wall for too long. Let's go here, and we'll let that one continue cooking until he's done. Move these guys over here and let them finish cooking. That should give us the 4 steel we need. And that should be good. So I'm going to get this energized smelter. And then after I get that set up and we start duplicating a lot of our ores, I'm probably going to want to shift these guys down Because later on we're gonna have this infuser for redstone. We're gonna need one for carbon, for steel. We're gonna need one for diamond, and we're gonna need one for obsidian, enriched obsidian, I believe it's called. So I'm gonna need 4 of those eventually. So then we'll move our enrichment chamber here and our smelter here. So for now we'll leave them where they're at because I don't have enough cables. But that's kind of the long-term plan as far as I guess I put these up too quick, didn't I? But that's the long-term plan as far as this wall goes. Let's see here. So we'll toss this up here. Cook up that steel. We'll get our smelter, and we'll toss that down. And then maybe I need to see about making some more of these cables to kind of stretch this out a little further and give us a better wall of equipment. That way we don't have to I don't want to keep dumping good materials out when we have plenty of materials to make some more machines to hang around. So that's kind of the goal. Come on, steel. So once we get this enrichment chamber, once we get the smelter next to it, what I want to do is I want to change this. I want to input in the top, but I won't input in at all right now because we have this problem with this. But we'll get some pipes later and we'll worry about that. But for now, I want to output the side and auto output, and then this guy's going to accept from the side and auto output to this little chest I'm going to put next to him. So we're going to slap him here. Let's see. So what he's going to do is he's going to pump out into here, and he's going to pump out into there. And then we should automatically have our ores getting processed all the way through. So I'm going to start with this steel casing. We are missing 1 osmium. I put those back in the chest, didn't I? Okay, steel casing. Boom. And then we'll make this guy. And there's our energized smelter. So we're going to do the same thing here as I did in the other one, except we're going to do an input on the left and an output on the right and auto eject. So then all we got to do is grab one of our ores. We'll just do iron. Oh, I'm going to grab this iron and this. I like once I get this set up, just keeping my items in the chest so I ain't got to worry about where is my iron. Where's my metals? Where's this? Where's that? I just like dumping them all in, letting them process, and letting them hang out in that last chest. So I know where they're at if I go looking for them. So I'm going to see if there's anything else in here I need to grab. Any metals at all whatsoever, any ores. I'm going to grab them all. I think that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss a piece of gold in here and let you watch it work. Let me drop off these items here. So this gold's gonna process. It's gonna drop 2 gold dust here, and then that gold dust is gonna go into this one and smelt into gold bars. So right now we have 6, and that's gonna go up to 8 gold bars. So out of 1 gold, we end up with 8. So I'm gonna shift click these into here and see which ones can go, because not all of them can. The ones that can't, we're going to need to process in another method. So for now, these ones at the bottom, these silent mechanism ores, cannot be recognized by this enrichment chamber, so we're going to dump them down there, and we'll stick our gold in there to go. So see, as you can see, we got 8 here, so that's doubled our ore from the 1 block. So this is going to be kind of our way of processing materials from now. I'm going to come here, I'm going to dump my ores into this little guy, let them process automatically through the end, and then we'll have a nice little chest of metals here at the end to work with later down the road. But I think that's going to be kind of our wrapping up point for here. I am going to take these furnaces off the wall because we no longer need them. This guy's going to do our job for us, which is another good thing. We can get those off the wall. Don't need this guy up here anymore, so we're going to drop all this off, clean up our wall a little bit, and I'm going to spend some time processing the rest of these ores in between episodes. Let everything kind of pull in here, and then next episode we'll start working on something else. I think I might want to build some more of these metallurgic infusers and kind of show you what I'm talking about with the 4 different ones. I do need to build a block for storing some of this energy so that we have more of a buffer. So I'm thinking we might work on that next episode. I do want to get into the botany pots and maybe some storage things over here, some of the storage drawers. So we'll see. From what I read, I don't think you can put botany pots into pipes, so we may have to set those storage drawers up there, and then access them as needed. I kind of don't like that idea, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure what we can do with it. I'm not sure if we can do the botany pots inside or not. That's something I'll have to test. But we'll figure out something. So that's kind of where I want to go. I kind of want to go with these, and I kind of want to work some more on this and kind of flesh this out a little bit more before we move on to something else. There's plenty of things we can kind of explore and play with, but for now that's kind of my goal before we move on to maybe some kitchen items or some cooking items, some food. So I'm going to play with these in between episodes, let them cook, and next time when you come back to the video, I'll show you where we're at, how many metals we've gotten and all that, and we'll start to use that to build us some other stuff and kind of see where we get. So thanks for tuning into the channel. I've been Gamer Joe. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and hit the like button. It helps out a lot. I'm going to be putting out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel. I'm pretty active on my other social medias. You can find those on my link tree in the bio and in the description. And I'm also going to be live on Twitch on Saturdays and Sundays. So come over there, see if you can catch me streaming. I like to interact with the chat. We'll probably play some more Minecraft. We might play a different game. I haven't really decided, but there are some other games I kind of want to play that I've got on my list. So maybe we'll play something else there. We'll kind of play it by ear. Just kind of hang out with you guys and see what you guys want to do. But for now, that's it. Leave a comment in the comments below if you like the video. Let me know kind of what you want, if there's anything you want me to focus on, if you have any favorite mods or anything that you want me to check out. I'm up for playing with whatever. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So there's some advanced chimneys. I don't even know what that is. So that might have to be something we have to check out. But yeah, just drop a comment in the comment section below if you got any ideas, suggestions, questions, comments, whatever. I'll be checking those pretty regular, so hit me up. I like to have some feedback from you guys and have some interaction. So we'll call that the episode for today, and we'll probably see you guys next time.